Yabs, are you ready to have a super good time riffing a super movie?
That sounds super!
Super! Then let's riff Supergirl!
What? A 2026 movie?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh. Millie Alcott. Oh, hold on.
I'm Mark McClure. You might know me from such movies as Supergirl. To think there was a time when we actually sat through this.
In a theater, munching on popcorn for $2.
Let your imagination explode and give it a try. Go.
Something's gonna explode.
My husband tells me you talk of leaving Argo City. For where?
Part unknown.
Is she going to use that on her parts unknown?
Looks like she's getting ready to. Playing with Zeltar's testicle. I swear I'm getting mesmerized by that Twizzler.
Ultimate power at her fingertips, and she invents the mosquito. This is why Krypton didn't make it. I must have human blood!
This is where Wuhan is.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
That's what I'm asking about the plot of this movie.
You can't run out on me, Selena. I've got the keys.
She can't hear you. The window's closed.
Guess that was bound to work.
Could have used a screwdriver, but alright.
The Omegahedron, it's a skeleton key, apparently. Now she's like, are we there yet?
So she had a changing room in there as well? She didn't do the Terminator style to show up naked?
No such luck, it's a PG movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you're on drugs.
It's one of those marijuana plants.
Yeah. It's like walking on the moon.
There's some hippies right now in the woods going, are you seeing this?
Oh man, we need more of this shit.
I need to eat that flower.
Imagine how boring the parts they cut out of the movie were.
Now it's turned to Baywatch.
I was thinking like some teen pregnancy commercial or something.
Like Summer's Eve douche. Supergirl. Maximum Maxi Pads.
And you have those super flow days. Oh, guess she needs to put it on the charger.
Oh, Fitbit says you've already gone 10,000 miles.
Maybe there's an Apple store around here somewhere. Yeah, this is why you don't fly in a skirt.
I welcome it.
The scene where some friendly locals show the new girl around town. And the Little Chapel of Roses has an open minister.
Well, hello to you, honey bun.
Now you call him a pastry.
Check out the view from back here, Eduardo.
This could be a lawsuit.
Stop that. I've come here to search for the Omegahedron.
I'd like to search for her Omegahedrons. You like how I chew my gum? I got more.
Why are you doing this?
It's just the way we are.
Slow learning?
Dumb? Halitosis.
You shouldn't have done that, baby.
Why does he sound like a 1960s jazz song?
What about her is saying, mess with me?
Hot knife.
Oh, I see. You really want to play games, eh?
Well, I'm a hungry, hungry hippo. Zip, zap, he's gone.
You pissed yourself? I did too.
I think maybe we should kind of keep this to ourselves.
The attempted rape of a teenager? Yeah, you might not want too many people knowing about that.
Good boy, Snark.
Before we go on, we wanted to take a minute and just say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, it would mean a lot to us if you did. We've got a goal to our goal is to reach 200 subscribers by the end of 2026. It would mean a lot to us if you would help, and we'll do our very best to bring you the best videos about pop culture entertainment.
Yeah, we're basically nothing without you guys. So your support is 100%, helping our channel out.
Exactly, we do it for you. If you want to be closer to the action, please consider supporting our Patreon. We offer a range of benefits there, including behind-the-scenes footage, outtake reels. We have recently added our Friday the 13th Part 5 riff track at our Johnny B. Good with Van Halen solo tier. And with the riff tracks, it's like watching a movie with your funniest friends. You just play the riff track at the same time as the movie and hear jokes the whole time. So, and we're working on more of those. So, if you're interested in being closer to the action, please consider that.
Yeah. So comments, we'll respond to them. One by one. We'll try to get to as many as we can. But we 100% love it and support you guys supporting us. And it's a friendship. And so let's make it happen.
Yeah, just thanks again for everything you do. We wouldn't be here without you.
Yeah, definitely.
So, this was the first cinematic Supergirl, and then we had that CW series. Now, apparently there's another one. Oh, why do you think this character has such a bad history?
I don't think they've had the right director-writer combo to help out that character. I have no idea. I mean, I know with Batman it took a bit until you finally got, Christopher Nolan's Batman, and Michael Keaton's was good with what's his name that did Beetlejuice?
Michael Keaton.
Tim
Burton.
Tim Burton. So that combo worked. Helen Slater, and this lady Schwartz, the director, I think is the writer, was somebody else, right?
Yeah.
It was some other guy, but I think they have to find that trio: writer, director, and actress.
Yeah.
Supergirl can then work. I don't, compared to like James Gunn. I don't know. I haven't seen the James Gunn one, but after seeing this one was decent, even though I got a 4.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah.
I still thought it was a better superhero than most crappy superhero movies I've seen.
Yeah,
especially for 1984 with the CGI or not CGI, or yeah, I guess you could say the special effects. It reminded me of old Superman though, the Christopher Reeve. You can kind of see that, but yeah, you just have to find the right trio of people to make it work.
They wanted Christopher Reeve to be in this. Right?
Yeah, you did tell me about that.
Mashup.
Yeah.
They were going to do a team-up movie between Supergirl and Superman.
Yeah.
But for reasons that I don't know, he didn't want to be in it. So they had to kind of scrap the original plan and do it without him. So I think that's one of the things working against him on this. Personally, I think that the deal with Supergirl is that she's more of a sidekick character, really. Like, she's more of a supporting role. If you're going to move her into a lead role, then you need to explain the backstory there somewhat first. Like, do you understand what the city of Argo is?
No, it started out like any other typical mythical movie to me. I had no idea what was happening because I don't read up on DC. I haven't read up on DC's everything DC, but from what I saw it's just a movie that they just started making up.
Yeah.
I was like, is Argo the same as where Superman's from, Clark Kent, and but it was so rushed in my opinion.
Yeah, they just take you right through that.
Yeah.
So you have to establish in a movie prior to this what Argo is.
Yeah.
And just for the viewers unfamiliar, the idea originally was that Superman was supposed to be the only Kryptonian who survived, but this guy Zoltar later turned out that he created a city in an alternate dimension that some Kryptonians could escape to, and that's where Kara or Supergirl is from. But the movie really does not do a good job explaining that. It just says,
no,
6-dimensional geometry. Like, everybody just knows what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
like one sentence just to explain the scene and then they move on. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
So I think part of it is that they're trying to just start with Supergirl instead of establishing Superman first, and then in one of the Superman movies establish that his cousin is out there, maybe do a team-up movie, and then give her own movie after she's been established.
Sort of like a Marvel treatment.
Yes, exactly.
Introduce the character in a snippet, but then in between the first and second Superman have a Supergirl.
Yeah, and I won't say she's not a popular character, but she's part of the Superman universe.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of like doing a Steve Trevor movie without Wonder Woman, or like I think of Joey in the spinoff series. It's like he's not a lead.
No.
He doesn't have lead character energy.
Because I think it was Andrea De Matteo from The Sopranos was his sister, and she moves in as like this character to help his character out. It was so bad. Like I watched 2 episodes of Joey. It didn't feel the same way. Like he moves out to L.A. and it was like, are you trying to be friends in Beverly Hills? Where are the other 4 people or 5 people that you're supposed to hang out
Joey
with?
needs Chandler. Really, at least.
They complement each other. Because if you had a Chandler-only show, it wouldn't have worked.
No.
And if you have a Joey show, it doesn't work, as it's been proven. But if they had 2 of them, it might have had legs, but you need all 6.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. It's like once you establish all 6 in 10 seasons, one can't live without the other 5.
So and that's kind of why it's hard to break off the super characters from Superman. Because Superman is the glue that holds them all together.
He's the leader of Justice League. From the cartoons that I remember seeing, back in the day when they'd have him on like Cartoon Network or whatever. Justice League was always led by Superman, and then Wonder Woman and the others would just tag along.
I guess it's kind of debatable over whether Superman or Batman is the leader. Yeah. It's kind of a Tony Stark and Captain America thing with the Avengers.
Yeah. But so let me actually, I had some points here as well.
Yeah.
My whole thing was, I guess I want to jump to the villain. Selena. She is very overacting. Like the whole witch thing and her hand gestures and all the, toil and trouble, that type of vernacular. She overdoes it in this.
Immortality be upon this one. She is a sharer of the sun's everlasting life. There will now be no danger of death. This world will keep her forever.
Faye Dunaway's a great actress.
That is something I kind of love, though, if I'm being honest.
I mean, it was supposed to be campy. I get it.
Yeah.
But to me, it just took me out of it.
Most movies that have some occult theme in them, they kind of ease you into it, or there's an action scene early on where they use the witchcraft to resolve a problem. Like somebody could be messing with her somewhere, and she would use witchcraft to
scare them off.
And you're like, oh, okay, this is somebody not to mess with. And they do that with Supergirl. But the witchcraft thing, it's just like
she's at a picnic.
Yeah,
and then she just is like, "Oh, Nigel, I know I'm a witch." I'm like, "What?" Again, this is Argo. I'm like, "This is a witch on a picnic with a boyfriend."
It's just like, this is the movie. Accept it now.
I'm like, "What are you doing, Schwark? You're making me just watch this." Faye Dunaway is great, like I said, but I thought that she just it was the overacting of everything that her character brought. But not even explained how she got the witchcraft stuff. She just knew what to do with that floating ball that came in.
Omegahedron.
Omegahedron. I called it energy source is what I called it.
It is an energy source, so that works.
It kind of reminded me of your Hellraiser box.
Yeah.
That's what I kept thinking. I watched Hellraiser for like the first time in a long time with him. And he is a Hellraiser fan, and he explained all that stuff to me. Yeah. And now I see that box, but when I watched this movie, I thought of that box because that's what that ball looked like.
It's like a Hellraiser box, but one that can do anything.
It could,
I'm glad you brought that up because that was one of my points too. Yeah. It's like whatever Selena needed that ball to do, it did, and it's just like it's just supposed to be an energy source powering the city. Why it's like using electricity to like manifest stuff out of thin air and
like Peter O'Toole. Yeah, Peter O'Toole was just like, I borrowed it.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't explain, like a lot of it is just, okay, he took it. And then
I'm largely wondering why he doesn't own it. If he's the one who built this whole city on something other than rock and roll.
He's like a quiet genius. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the power source, and then it's basically the catalyst to this movie. The whole reason why. Spoiler alert! I mean, the Phantom Zone. She gets thrown in, and then he sacrifices himself. All that stuff. But
by the way, any spoilers that we give you, you should still see this movie.
Watch this movie.
Kind of amazing.
I thought it's better than most superhero movies. As much as I give it a really mid grade.
I mean, you've kind of got to, but it's bad to me in the right way.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions you'll have, but not as much as most movies that we've riffed.
One thing about it, you will have fun watching it, but I kind of want to save that for the end.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Yeah. I would be remiss if I didn't bring up that she got her name from a poster of Robert E. Lee.
The question remains, just who on earth are you?
On Earth, I'm Lee. Linda Lee.
And just imagine the career suicide it would be for a college dean to have that in his office in this day and age.
My whole thing is, why she just didn't go with Roberta?
I would think that
it would have made sense, but again, she had to go with the LL to match the Lucy. What was it? Lucy
Lane.
Lucy Lane, and then she's Lana Lang from Smallville, and then all the LLs. They were trying to go with that motif and that thing. I just, again, Roberta would have worked. I would have been fine with that.
But like making it even more confusing is that canonically Metropolis is supposed to be in Delaware.
Oh,
so it's just kind of like, why is there this poster of Robert E. Lee at a college in Delaware?
In the north.
Yeah.
Not in the south. Robert E. Lee was definitely not on the north side.
Yeah. That apparently he did go to college with Ulysses S. Grant, though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they were at West Point together.
Oh, West Point. Okay,
so,
that's where the army is.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just in that one scene. There's so much confusing stuff.
Yeah. It's chaos is the only way, but comedic. It's all. Yeah. It's meant for like slapstick. You know. Oh, look what she runs into. Like,
types up her letter of recommendation while the dean's just. Luckily. Nigel pulls the dean out of the room so he can do that.
Oh my god.
Like, that was lucky. If he hadn't done that, then you would have been screwed.
But the guy was oblivious to a lot of things. Like,
that's true.
He would walk into the dorm room and everyone's just lounging away, being lazy.
Man on the floor. Yeah. If men can just walk in here, why are you hanging out like that? I mean,
girls in a bathrobe.
Man on the floor.
It's a girls-only dorm. You have the right to walk around like that. No guy's going to show up unannounced. I mean, the dean. He has power, but I guess it was a different time. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it's still there are common areas that don't discriminate. So.
Yeah, that's true.
When he introduced her to Lucy, though, that was one of the funny. That was like such a weird part to me.
Oh, by the way, she's an orphan, but don't let her play on your sympathies.
Yeah, that was a really bad line. Like, who would say that? Just callous.
First of all, you can't share that private information. And second, it's just...
It's like, here's her medical chart.
she has a yeast infection. Don't let her play with your sympathies.
She didn't get her period till she was 12, so here you go. What does this have to do with my math schedule?
Speaking of lady parts, it's like, obviously, Kara has boobs.
Yes.
Why is she so perplexed by Lucy's bra? It's like, do Kryptonian women not wear bras?
Maybe they have some type of alien... I don't even know how to venture into this.
I mean, it's clearly a hippie commune, so maybe they don't.
Yeah.
I mean... But it just
because they don't care. They're not Earthlings, I guess you could say. So they just don't care for.
But then she starts stuffing it as though
it's meant for. Yeah. Just like written by a 12-year-old. The script. The script was written by a 12-year-old.
I'm not perving on her. This is something that really confused me.
No, it stood out in the movie. Yeah,
Like her naivety is just kind of strange, and she's been talking to Superman. Like she's had some contact with him somehow.
correct.
I want to know about that. Like,
Yeah,
how
they just throw it away again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my cousin.
How are you communicating with him from a different dimension?
Yeah. Because when you leave Argo, you end up in a river and you swim up. So for some reason,
Well, technically, you can wind up anywhere you want to. Is the
okay.
idea.
Okay.
That's why he was talking about how, like, he was talking about how Kara was so stupid for saying, "Is Saturn farther away than Earth?" It's like, how about you learn 6-dimensional geometry? So it seems like through a dimensional portal, you can be as close to anything as you want to be because it's not really 3-dimensional space.
Okay.
So it's more than
So
that.
you can just appear out of nowhere. Okay.
Yeah. So she just happened to wind up in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird at the end though, where she's able to swim back to Argo.
Yeah.
So one of your superpowers from the sun is just opening up a portal to sitting in a different dimension.
Yeah. Space Atlantis. Yeah.
And my fate is sealed. I've lost the Omegahedron. I must be sent to the Phantom-Zone.
Yeah, Peter O'Toole was like the guy that he caused everything. Because if he hadn't if he hadn't stolen or borrowed the power source,
Yeah.
she wouldn't have jumped out into space and chased it. And so he had to sacrifice. It's sort of like he kind of remedied the whole situation by saying, you know what, I'll take myself out of everything because I caused you all to suffer. I guess. But it was still lazy to me.
I feel like it would have been more helpful for him to go to Earth and help Kara get the Omegahedron.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'll just put myself in the Phantom Zone. It's like, no, that doesn't help.
You can't just jail yourself. I know you feel bad what you did, but it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she shows up and that whole... That entire scene where they interact is so pointless to me.
Zoltar!
Squirt.
Zoltar?
Squirt.
I just was like, this could have been summed up in 3 sentences. You didn't have to make it into like one long 15-minute thing. I guess it was more emotional they were trying to go for, but I just, he could have easily said, I won't sacrifice myself. Let me go help her, which is, that's ideal.
That would have been,
quicker.
Would have been a lot better than, I'll just excuse myself from this situation now that I've caused it.
Let me
all.
take a smoke break. Because I caused, the entire 70% of the film is my fault.
Yeah. So this love plot with Ethan,
it was a bit creepy.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was older when I initially watched the movie. I'm like, he's not a high schooler. And I mean, they're what, 16? How old? She's supposedly like 16.
That's what it seems like.
15, 16. And he's 20, I think.
I was getting college from the school they were at because she was in a dormitory.
But some private high schools or private schools have dormitories.
Okay.
But again, this is just me going, okay, maybe
Robert E. Lee University.
Yeah.
In Delaware.
It was a little bit of me being like Kara's dad, like, he's too old for you, honey. What are you doing? But I get it now. I mean, if it is a college, she's over 18. It was still weird though. The relationship, the way that it blossomed.
I mean, it wasn't his fault. It was
no.
Spell that was put on him, which is
the witch
like the first person he sees, he's supposed to fall in love with.
Yeah.
Does he not see Faye Dunaway right away after she gives him that drink? And then he just walks across town and apparently doesn't see anybody until he gets
Kara
caught in that excavator and Supergirl goes and opens it.
Yeah.
And then turns into Kara, and somehow the two people, Selena and Bianca, who are watching this, can't tell that Linda, or it's Linda, right?
Linda Lee.
Yeah. There are so many L names in this.
She was the one that was in love with Clark. Is it
no?
Lucy. Lucy was
Linda is Clark's cousin.
Linda's Clark's cousin. Yeah.
Yeah. But the Selena and Bianca are watching, and they don't see her change from Supergirl to Linda.
Mm-hmm. And again, these two witches. Normally like a witch's coven has like 8, 10 witches. There's only 2 of them, really.
I guess in a way, Nigel is the third one.
Nigel's sort of the lackey, though. He's sort of like he's the boyfriend that just takes it. He just accepts whatever, getting yelled at, punished.
What were you expecting from his character?
Honestly, I was kind of disappointed. I thought when you first see him at the picnic, I was expecting okay, he's part of this. He's gonna kind of be as strong as she does. Sort of they're 2 powerful nemesis, and it's just one-sided. And she's just like, see ya, and he's just left carrying the picnic stuff, and then at the party he's being berated.
What I was thinking was that he was gonna join forces with Supergirl at some point. Because usually with these punching bag characters, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, he feels bad for being. He kind of is like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna leave and just join the other side. Yeah, I could see that. That would have been interesting to see that.
Really, I never really even saw him as a bad person, other than
he was just affiliated with them.
Yeah,
that's why.
He didn't really do anything evil ever in the movie. He was
he just loved her.
And
he got yelled at a lot, and you're like, I feel bad for this guy.
Yeah, it's like, walk away, dude. Yeah. Don't let her treat you like that.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Go to a bar, have a drink,
walk away.
Relax.
Yeah. You got that accent. Chicks love the accent.
Talks to his gritted teeth.
Yeah, and then back to Ethan, there was a scene where she takes him to the beach, and she's like, just stay here. And he's like, no, I have to help. She's like, no, stay here. It's like, on the beach with no fresh water and no food. Just stay there.
Stay here.
This is not a place to leave somebody.
Tom Hanks Castaway and go. Yeah.
At least give me a Wilson.
TV dinner, microwave, nothing.
Yeah, it was weird.
I have to go now. I will come back for you later, I promise. I've just got to get back to the amusement park.
Helen Slater did a great job, I think. For what she was
the
given.
Best thing about the movie, yeah.
Exactly, but and knowing that she's done other stuff other than this, I was like, oh, this is your worst movie. Okay, that's not bad. It was the people around her that made it bad, I guess you could say. But Faye Dunaway is a great actress. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's just it sucks.
I don't blame any of the actors for this because I think that this had a very good cast.
It had potential.
If you want to see Hart Bachner, who was Ellis in Die Hard in another role, he plays Ethan in this. And it's kind of amazing because you're like, hey, that's Ellis.
Yeah, I found out today. I was like, that's where I've seen him. Die Hard.
Like, Selena, Booby. So is this movie as bad as its reputation? Like when people talk about bad superhero movies, this one often winds up in the conversation.
I didn't think of it as to me, Flash Gordon was pretty bad, in my opinion.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That was a weird one.
Okay.
But this one, I don't consider it like the worst superhero movie ever.
Yeah.
Obviously, the most recent ones I've seen are bad. Green Lantern. I went to the theater to see that one. Ooh. I was so sold on it. And I just was so angry. I actually made it through the entire movie, though.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But yeah, I didn't walk out of Green Lantern. So it was one of the many movies that I've stayed, even though I was like, I paid money for this.
Yeah.
Let me just sit through this. But I went to see it because of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
But I was like, this was a D-.
I still haven't seen it.
It's bad. Yeah. Even in Deadpool, he was spot on. He was
like,
am I going to be green? Those lines that he does. I wouldn't walk out of this one.
No, it's too fascinating.
It's too campy.
Not any point where you can walk out.
Like the villain was bad, but to me, I wouldn't hate her so much to the point where I walk out.
It kind of makes sense to have an occult villain up against Supergirl because it talks about dimensional travel.
Yeah,
And so
I see that now, but
it just they didn't handle it all that well. So
that's
it's
the
just kinda
face I
weird
made
about
the entire time.
like why is Supergirl going up against a witch? And you've really got to think about it before it makes sense. So you'd think there would be some villain for her that is more opposite her personality than
Yeah.
a witch.
Well, like Scarlet Witch for Marvel, Elizabeth Olsen, she's part of all the gang of Avengers.
Yeah.
But her element is just mystical stuff, kind of like Doctor
Strange.
Doctor Strange. So they balance each other when it comes to like mysticism and all that stuff. I get that.
Yeah.
This one is just like, oh, power of the sun. So that means a witch has to kind of fight her. I'm like, what is this? Like science versus witchcraft? I don't know where they were going with this. They needed to retool the script a bit more.
Yeah.
But
read Peter O'Toole this week.
Peter O'Toole. Repeater O'Toole. There you go.
Wouldn't it have been cool if they had won that General Zod in the Phantom Zone?
Oh, those guys that fought. Yeah. That actually would have kind of joined the two movies together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the point of the Phantom Zone. My neighbors know the criminals, the corrupt, the evil. They're here, over the hill there.
But too late.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it now for Supergirl 2026. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happens that one.
My answer to the question is I do not think this is anywhere near as bad as its reputation. And part of it might just be that like most of the post Endgame Marvel movies have been just so bad that this is a breath of fresh air compared to those. Because you still have a very, very positive characters in it.
Yeah, I felt relief when I watched this because I was like, yeah, this isn't bad. Because in my mind, I kept thinking, how did James Gunn can he make this?
Yeah.
I mean, what was he thinking? Did he watch this and then he made the new one? Or was he just saying, I'm going to do a whole new, my own version of what I think Supergirl should be after I basically introduced her in Superman 2025?
Yeah.
This was, like you said, a breath of fresh air. Like, you're like, oh. I mean, there obviously some scenes you're like, I would have done this, but it wasn't that bad.
Well, you get the fun that you have with Kryptonians. Like, you have those little scenes that are just in there to display her powers.
Yeah.
Like, and when she's fighting those rapists and she uses her heat vision that also grows plants, apparently.
Yeah, she looks at lasers in on a plant in the beginning when she lands on Earth, and then it blooms. But I was like, when you shoot something with your laser eyes, it kills it. That's
Shouldn't
what Superman
it need
did.
water to bloom too, not just heat?
Photosynthesis needs more than just heat. But yeah, and then she uses it to heat the knife for the guy attacking her.
Yeah.
And that burns his hand.
And like that I don't recall any time when that laser vision really came into the plot, but I mean there were sequences. That's what you do with the Superman and Supergirl movies and the Super Family. You do things just to show their powers because that's what you like about those characters. So
yeah, when she used it to see through the school walls to see the witch lady.
Oh, and she's doing the 6-dimensional geometry in her head.
Yeah, and then she answers it.
And everybody thinks that's so funny.
They're like, oh,
and then
the
answer right.
He looks at the calculations. He's like, oh.
Yeah. And that was the moment where I thought they were going to wind up working together.
Yeah.
Really.
Not so much.
Not so much. So kind of dropped the ball on the ending, I thought, because I really thought he was going to wind up working with her because that's kind of what's being set up. And then the ending, it just doesn't really happen except he tells her, Supergirl, do this! And she does. And it's like, oh, okay.
You can jump like
their big collab.
Bark like a dog.
Yeah.
Hop up on one leg. Heat up this TV dinner.
But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it.
I liked it.
It's a fun movie. I can't really say it's a good movie, but I mean, if you see it, you will enjoy watching it. It's fun to watch.
I wouldn't say I'd recommend it for everybody to watch, but it's HBO Max. I think has it.
It's on HBO Max. Yeah.
I would say just take a Saturday afternoon, 2 hours. look at it.
Don't buy HBO Max just to watch it.
No.
But if you already have,
if you already
HBO
have
Max,
it, I'm implying that you have.
there are
it
worse
already.
things you could do if you're just looking for a fun movie.
Or you could rent it. I think it's like $3 on YouTube TV
Probably
or Amazon. But I would say you guys will be fun. It's an 1980s superhero comedy.
Yeah, it's 1980s campy, fun.
Saucy lines,
not so much campy,
not campy,
cheesy,
but cheesy, cheesy lines. Your '80s vibes. That's all it is, and better than I think 2026 superhero movies.
Better than they've been in a long time.
Yeah,
I mean,
Endgame was the last one.
I'm not going to talk about movies I haven't seen. I haven't seen 2026 Supergirl, and I don't really intend to. But I'm just going to say this one I did enjoy it more than a lot that I've seen.
Yeah. And there's movies that you kind of go in and go, okay, what's this about? And you end up really liking it.
Yeah.
This one I came close to going, okay, I might consider this, and I'll watch this again. You know, that type of thing. Like, yeah, it sucks for 60% of it, but that 40% kind of hooks you.
Yeah.
But it makes it cheesy. You just say, you know what? It was the 80s. It was cheesy. They couldn't help it. But for me, I think it was The Phantom. I think it was that superhero movie with Billy Zane.
Yes.
I watched that and I loved that film. But it wasn't like one of those gonna start a universe movies like MCU, right?
Yeah.
It was just like a one and done. And it came out in like the mid-90s, I think, or
I think it was.
Might have been mid-90s.
Yeah.
You could fact check us.
Yeah.
But I went in.
I remember seeing it.
I rented it and I thought it was great.
Titanic.
Yeah. I rented it and I thought it was great. And I was like, wow, I didn't even think I'd end up liking this superhero movie because I got used to seeing Batman, Superman, obviously, just your basic superhero movies. And Darkman, I remember seeing the first time I watched Darkman, I'm like Liam Neeson. And now I'm like, looking back, I'm like, this still holds up.
Yeah, Darkman is good.
It's a great film. It's a good concept. But again, the scripts aren't there now. For movies that I've seen recently, it sucks. You try to be actiony and you can't live up to that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closing thoughts.
I would give this movie. I know it's a 4 out of 10 on IMDb, but I think there's 6.5.
Yeah.
I would say 6.5 out of 10. But it's cheesy.
Fair.
It's cheesy. It's fun.
I would say just go in with the right expectation.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Yeah, that's all you need. Just turn off your brain, just watch it and enjoy it. It's not no politics, nothing crazy. Just
really not.
Just fun, campy, cheesy stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
I would agree with that. So,
yeah,
I've got nothing else. Until next time, make like a tree
and get out of here.